Well, it is the premiere of our lawn and garden segment here at HSN, and we are kicking it off with one of our favorite products for the lawn and garden. I call this the superhero of my garden. It is the green thumb you thought you never had or couldn't get. Now you can. This is our Spray and Grow. It is a liquid micronutrient complex that, look at these pictures, more blooms, more color, larger, tastier fruits and vegetables, even juicier, whether it's strawberries, tomatoes, anything you may be growing. This is really going to be the vitamins and the minerals. It is enriched with 27 micronutrients that go, and it does something called foliar feeding that feeds your plants and gives you bigger, bolder, more gorgeous garden by just simply spraying the leaves. It seems crazy, but there is 25 years of research into this formulation that really allow this to be a bottom of the bottle guarantee. So we promise this is going to deliver you results. What we're doing today for the kickoff of our lawn and garden here, we're outside, the sun is shining, it's beautiful. We are bringing you two options. We are bringing you the 32, actually the 16 ounce. We'll start there first. So you have the 16 ounce. This is gonna cover 12,000 square feet. That's a lot. 12,000 square feet, which makes 48 quarts. We also have the 32 ounce, which is gonna cover 24,000 square feet, and it makes 96 quarts. Customer pick. I would love, before I bring out our very special guest, Carrie Mobley, is to ask you, if you own this, I'd love to hear from you. 1-866-376-8255, because I'm a fan of this product. I own this product. I use it. It really, honestly, I've never had so much basil in my life. My basil runneth over. If you follow me on Facebook, you can check out my basil because it is overwhelming. Look at, this was Monty when he was little, those beautiful rosebuds. So we've got just tons if you check out my Facebook page. But anyway, let's bring out Carrie Mobley. She's gonna talk about this and why we have sold 1.5 million bottles to date.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited that spring is almost here. And I know it feels like if you're in the north that it's never gonna come. We here in Florida have had such a burst. We've got pollen everywhere, and before you know it, all of those sticks and twigs out there are going to be bursting with buds. This is what you need. There is nothing like it anywhere on the market. It is unique. It is a special blend of 17 micronutrients that are all naturally occurring, so that means it's completely non-toxic. It's like vitamins for your plants.
I love it.
I love it as well. I use it on anything that's green and grows. That means my trees, my shrubs, my flowers, my fruits and vegetables. I absolutely cannot tell you how this has changed my life. It is not a fertilizer, and people are very confused by that. Let's say that food is the fertilizer for your plants, but this is the vitamins, and it's super easy to use. Ready? Just like this. You're going to take just 2 teaspoons and mix it with a quart of water.
It can't be any easier.
No, it's not. And here's the thing. This is just any household bottle that you might have. I just happen to have one that has Spray and Grow on it because I advocate for Spray and Grow. But you can just put it in any household mixer. Now, later we're going to tell you about another way you can spray your yard. But for now, I want you to understand why this is so special. Foliar feeding, okay? Foliar feeding is something that seems really complicated, but it's pretty easy. All of these plants have something on them called a stomata. They're like little pores on them. And what happens is all of these micronutrients soak right into these pores. And it's 10 times more effective than feeding right through the roots. So it's gonna soak it up, and what is it gonna give you? More, bigger, and better. Bigger flowers, bigger fruits and vegetables, sweeter. It actually intensifies the sugar content. You will not believe that your ordinary plants go to extraordinary. And again, you can't get it anywhere else except HSN and through Spray and Grow itself. And like I said, super easy to use. So we always love to bring in some pictures.
Yes.
The coolest thing about these pictures is that these were sent in by our customers. When was the last time you loved something so much that you're gonna take a picture and send it in? So we have thousands of them. This is a perfect example. This is Cindy and Dawn, and they're from Indiana. This is the front of their house. They planted it, they watered it, they gave it sunshine, and they simply sprayed Spray and Grow right on top of the leaves, right on the flowers every 2 weeks. That's it. So this is a concentrate, right? So you can use it, and it's non-toxic, so you can spray it right on there. How about this? This is from Arnold in Billings, Montana. He said this is the greatest crop he has ever had, and he has been gardening for years. He loved it so much, he sent in a picture.
Right. And
Talk about basil?
Yes, look at that.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is from Caesar. He's actually a chef in Pennsylvania. This is his human hand. This is a basil leaf, and it goes right on it and soaks it in and gives you that more, bigger, and better. Oh, perfect example. Okay, people want to test it. Does this? Yes, it is. So house plants, indoor plants, right? Trees, shrubs. A lot of people that buy it, though, they want to test it. They want to know, is this a scam? Right. It is not. Here is these two African violets. I can attest it is not. For sure, right? It works. This is from Dottie in Indiana. She bought 2 of the same plant, and she said they were purchased at the same time, receive the same amount of water and light, and the only difference was Spray and Grow. You have a customer for life. And it's on and on. Hanging plants. I mean, these are orchids. You can get like 1 or 2 orchids on a plant and you're thrilled, right? Right. But what if you could get all of these? And it's easy, right? And safe.
And I think a lot of us, I mean, we think, okay, I'm not a gardener. I don't have time. I want to be. And how many of us are satisfied with thinking, you know what? I'm just going to buy a plant. I'll see how long it will live. And then if it doesn't, I'll replace it, right? I mean, well, what if now you can actually make it bigger? You can make the blooms more plentiful. You can make the colors more vivid and brighter. And imagine if it's not just your garden. Imagine it's your vegetables. It's your herb garden. Now this is giving you the green thumb you never thought you could have. This is that superhero for your garden. There's a reason it's a customer pick on HSN. Pardon me if I said 27 micronutrients, 17.
Yes, right.
And it's a precise formulation that really allows to your, you know, it's interesting because we had Andrew Lessman on, right? And Andrew Lessman talked about the vitamins and the health and the importance of taking those. Your plants need the same. Those vitamins, those minerals, and this is a proprietary formulation, and this is really something that when you get this at home, you will be so impressed, as I was. Here's some of my basil. I mean, and look, did you know basil blooms?
Of course I did. You're supposed to snip that off.
Oh, I am, okay.
You do, yep, snip that off. You know why? Because as soon as it flowers, it'll stop producing those leaves. So as soon as you see those start to just pinch them right off, and it's actually going to encourage growth of more of those leaves that you want. So, but here's the thing.
That's the biggest basil I've ever had.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
To me, I was proud of that.
And you should be, and it's
Here
wonderful.
Are my hibiscus.
I have that hibiscus.
Look.
It's gorgeous.
See?
No roses.
All these things, look.
But it works on anything that's green and grows. These are gorgeous.
These are all on my Facebook. And
Mine
I clearly
too,
say on my Facebook page, I use Spray and Grow. Like this is my hero. I'm not a hero. This is the hero.
Okay, so you have your choice of 2 sizes, right? Please remember that this is a concentrate. So the smaller bottle is going to give you 48 servings, right? And you only use it every 2 weeks. So even the small one will last you the rest of the growing season. But the big one, it never expires. This will never go bad. You can use it forever, and it's going to give you 96 servings, but it gets better. Okay. This is guaranteed to the bottom of the bottle. It can be 5 years from now. If you've used it, loved it, hated it, whatever it is, if you feel like you didn't get out of it what I am promising you today, you can return it for a full refund. That is how much we believe in the power of Spray and Grow and in the power of micronutrients.
It's true. And Melanie, who is the daughter of, you know, who created this product, Melanie is a master gardener, and she's typically here with us. And this is a family business. This is a passion. You know, her dad was a farmer. He had to figure out a way. And you know what? Commercial businesses, industries use this because they know and believe in this powerful formulation. And we are going to go out to Ohio. Oh, Ohio. And yes, Ohio. And we are going to say hi to Betty. Welcome in, Betty. I hear you've been using our Spray and Grow for a few years. How is it working for you?
Oh, I absolutely love this product. I've had plants from...
Betty, are you there?
Yes,
oh, okay.
Yes, it's working beautifully. We have one of the prettiest yards in the neighborhood. We hear this all the time. And I'm telling you, I had ordered some daisies, and they weren't doing so well, and I took my spray out there and I sprayed them, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And I have lilies, I have roses.
Oh, works
you
on
name it,
everything.
I have it in my yard, and this stuff is wonderful. I had a plant from 30 years ago when my father had passed, and it wanted to try to die, and I said, oh, no you don't. I went and got the spray, and it just came right back to life.
Oh my gosh. And you know what, Betty, don't you find too, like, your neighbors envy you? Your neighbors want to know, like, what are you doing that I'm not doing, right, Betty?
It's so true. You know, what I love, and you actually hit the nail on the head, what Spray and Grow does is it brings whatever plant it is, if it's a tomato, if it's a flower, if it's a bulb, it brings it to its full potential. So if you just use water and, you know, some sunlight, it's going to be nice, right?
Yes.
But this is exactly why we love Spray and Grow, because it will give you the biggest. It's that more, bigger, and better. And it's so special. And you're right, you will be the envy of every garden. And it's basically like a green thumb in a bottle.
It
Right,
is.
and we live in Ohio. We have clay in our dirt, and so that makes it a little bit harder. But I'm telling you, with this, you don't even have to go out and get the extra soil to mix in.
I love
You just plant them, and you spray them with this, and you're going to have the most beautiful flowers all season.
Oh, Betty, we are so thrilled that you have been getting the results. We know it will deliver, and I appreciate you taking the time to call in and share the love for Spray and Grow.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a beautiful day. And you know what? That's what it's all about. And I think when you look at, we've made it easier than ever before. You've got your 16 ounce or your 32 ounce. You choose. We also have them on FlexPay. They are selling equally. I say for my money, I go for the 32 ounce.
Well, yeah, because it never expires, right? So
right.
why not? And listen, I know it's cold up in the north, and you might have just had snow, but one of the best things about Spray and Grow is it even actually absorbs into the bark on a tree. If you don't have any leaves yet, if you don't have flowers yet, you can still spray it on, and when that first burst of spring comes, your plants are going to come in hardier, they're going to come in healthier, they're going to come with that more, bigger, better. So don't be afraid to get it now. Treat them on those plants that have nothing on them. Listen, I'm from Michigan, so I know. I've been there, done that. But when you start to get those blooms, just use it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You cannot find this anywhere else.
And it's interesting because it could be on the simple things. I know we're showing you these beautiful plants, but like on your shrubs, it's interesting because I have crotons in my yards, and a lot of us have crotons. Like,
Yeah,
they're not a
Florida
fancy
thing.
plant,
Right,
it's a Florida
right,
thing,
right.
right? But someone came to my house and they said, holy smokes, I got stopped in my
I
tracks
know,
by the huge
I know.
watermelon.
That's crazy,
Look
isn't
at that.
it?
That watermelon is huge. I mean, you
beautiful.
could win an award at a fair for that watermelon. But my point to the crotons is that somebody said, why are your crotons, they're so much more vibrant than mine are? And I was like, I started thinking about it. The color, this enhances, like, those vitamins and nutrients. All the plants are vibrant and more beautiful and bigger.
And even intensifies the sugar content of your fruits and vegetables. So your tomatoes are going to be juicier and tastier, and they'll be bigger and healthier. And when you cut into them, you know how, like, if you get this, see, this is the difference between just, you know, fertilizer or maybe not. This is the Spray and Grow difference. These are radishes, and this is from Sharon in Indiana. I mean, if you're going to do it, all you need is a simple squirt, 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 and it will change the game for gardening.
It will. Okay, as we wrap up, I just want to remind you, you don't use this like out of the bottle. You have to mix it with water. Because
2
I think there was a
teaspoons,
question
just
about
a concentrate.
that. Okay,
Yep,
so this is
exactly.
non-toxic, concentrated, economical way to have that